Ahoy friends, welcome to Building the Alpha Dory. I'm Dan and this is a project to build a 1890s style sailing dory. Today we're going to be working on scarfing up the port side number 1 plank. So let's get out into the shop and get to it. First thing is to put a square end on this. Now, like the last plank we did, we'll mark the length of the bevel and then cut close to that, cut as close as we can to that line. Some mosquitoes out here apparently. Okay, so there's the line. Alright, so we got the clamp on the board. We got the board on the edge of the floor framing. Yeah, so last time I marked the board at 4 and chopped past it. So this time I marked the board at 5, which is where I ended up, 5 inches, which is where I ended up cutting the other board to. So now I gotta be careful I don't chop past that. I probably should have marked it at 4 again. And then just chopped it like I did the last time. That's close. That's real close. Alright. On to the next one. Okay, so this one, I'm cutting it square, but I'm also cutting out this knot. And cleaning this whole area right beside the scarf up. So now I can unlock the board I just scarfed. Move it up off the floor. Just set it in the boat. Position the board that we're going to cut. Get it so it's right at the edge of the floor timber there. So I've got a nice nice backing, solid backing, adds against. Now, tap this into place. And now we're ready to start cutting it. Okay, so I got the square end. I'm gonna do the like I said, the line. And there's a 5-inch mark, and there's a 4-inch mark there. So this time I'm gonna draw both. 5-inch and then the 4-inch, and I'll play a little psychological game on myself and cut to the 4 and actually cut the 5. A little bit better light now. That door was so bright it was kind of whiting out my vision. Okay, so I'm splitting out pretty bad where that knot was, so I'm going to have to cut back another probably 2 inches into the board. Alright, so board is recut back about 1.5 inches from the knot now. That's where we're cutting to now. See if it stops splitting out. Gotta put the clamp in. Yeah, so if I'd been routing this or sawing this scarf joint, scarf angle, especially a router wouldn't have had the problem of splitting out the wood right there. It wouldn't have gotten into that bad grain in the same way. It would have just cut through it. But then on the flip side, I wouldn't have known that weak grain was there. So, I might have incorporated that into the plank. and then found out about the wheat grain when I went to bend it on the boat, because the wheat grain was going to be there either way. It was really short. Okay, getting there. So when I'm trying to control the adze a bit more, you can see I'm kind of holding the handle against a point on my hip, and then or on my thigh, depending on how far, what the distance is. And then I can make really fine adjustments by moving that adze handle up or down my thigh or on my hip or whatever. See, it's almost halfway to my knee here. But and then I'm just using my forward hand to power it. All right, that's pretty close there. Actually, I may take a little bit more out of the middle. Got too busy talking. Yeah, that's a lot closer. That's the clamp coming off. Alright, so we'll take these over to the bench and start planing the scarves into them.